Okay, so we were working on a Abbyson recliner. They sell these at Costco. I bought mine at a warehouse auction off of damaged stuff. Mine, I don't believe was damaged when I bought it, but it was shortly after using it. You can see that this is the back of where the back attaches into the uprights. There's a little metal piece in the center of your picture where the two metal uprights attach. This is where problem was it's not structurally sound enough to hold it. You can see there's a large gap right where the metal bracket bolts in with the two bolts, and it broke the plywood that supports that. So what we're going to do today is add in some more material to bridge that gap in between the two pieces. This is Lazy Boy version of that piece. This is the back of an Abbyson recliner that had failed right here in this joint, and I just showed you a picture of that. So what I did is I added this piece here, which is approximately about 20 inches across, and then I also added in this whole piece. So this side used to have an offset block here, and I removed that, and then I added in this piece here, which actually you can see how this block is much shorter, and then it left a gap in between here and this piece. This is a new one here that I added over top of the other corner brace that was already in there. It's way back in there. So I added this piece that goes around here, back here. It rests up against here, and I glued all the edges, and then it rests tight up against this back frame. I glued it here. You can't see it, but I put screws in it also that come into the corner brace. I had to carve this piece out to match right up in here. You can see all the bracing on it, but I had to carve it out so it just matched up to here. And what that does is it takes the torque resisting capability, and so when this wants to rotate like it did when it shattered the other corner, it's going to now hit up against this piece that bridges in between here and here. Pretty sure everything's going to go together okay. Famous last words. So the little pieces that hook into the rest, so there's a little metal bracket, don't have them out here, but they'll bolt into here through here, and then I'll have to drill this out to accept that piece. So I think that should be pretty good. See the whole picture here. So that's the cushion. It's all upside down. It's all being clamped like crazy up here. You can never have enough clamps, right? Gotta fix everything that breaks. So here you go. As a general fix for this before it breaks, I would recommend adding in this cross member here. That's going to add quite a bit of stiffness to the bottom of the chair, and it ties in the stiffness to the outside piece of plywood. So I'm hoping that that alone is enough to keep the chair from breaking. Probably if I had to add one more piece, it would be this corner brace, so I would add a corner bracing just like I did on this side. So basically just do what I did on this side throughout the chair, and that should fix most of these issues. Makes this a lot more rigid through here, and then ties this piece into this piece, which it really wasn't. The only thing tying it in there was this piece of plywood, which is fine, but it's just way too thin to carry all of that load on that ear that they made out here. Okay, so here is the finished product. You can see where the uprights go in. Just have to end up stapling all that in there.